And welcome back once again. Can you hear me? Yeah. Yeah, you can hear me. Cool. We're back. And we are gonna get this here coal going a little bit more efficiently after I have a cup of joe. Okay. Now, what did we need to... Yeah, I think we need to go back and kind of make sure that we are producing massive amounts of reinforced plates. Because that's how we're going to get more and more power, is with more and more reinforced plates. So let's think about this for a minute. The coal plants produce, was it 75 per? I forget. So a single ore vein, as it currently sits, can support 8 power plants, 8 coal power plants. Ooh, you gonna die today. Nice. Yeah, this thing does great damage. I need this zooped, sir. Ah, dang it. Seriously? Where'd it go? Texas heart shot. For the uninitiated, a Texas heart shot is where you shoot a deer in the heart through its butthole. Straight up the back. That'll be useful later. I now fear no creature as long as I can see them before they see me. That's where we're at. Oop. Ooh. Do those... Oh, is it every time I reload the game? Oh, that... I wish that wasn't how it worked. You are stopped. That is unacceptable. Do you need screws? Is that what you need? Yeah. Well, first, get you started. Then, get you guys started. Oh, 48 though. That'll get us going. Okay. Deposit this and this, and honestly, we're just gonna leave that and that. I don't think I need to research anything else for... Well, we don't have stingers, but that's fine. I could get some protein and some inhalers going. I could do... It's yeah. I'm not super interested in any of that research right now. That's nice. Why don't you give us a load of cable again? I have 16 rotors, which I think is not going to be enough, but again, right now I'm getting jacked up on the reinforced plates more than the rotors, so we're going to continue like mass plate production. Little boot scoop. Boot scoop bogey. Also known as the taint bounce, the taint slide. But I like calling it the boot scoop. It's a little more dignified. Thought I saw a mob over there. No, we're good. I would actually love for these guys to respawn. Now that I got that actual thing on me. Now that I got a gun, I'm a lot more of a threat to everything. Although by no means invincible. I mean, you only start being really invincible when you start having the hover pack, because the hover pack makes it so that you can just stay above them. So like every critter, like the fireball guys have a chance, but everything else will like jump at you, and you just, and then they will commonly jump off a cliff, and that's always fun. Okay, so let's make sure that all the lifts are proper. All the belts, rather. Okay. All the belts are now proper. This one is starting to fill up, that's nice. That is a Mark II. This is a Mark II. That's a Mark II. That's a Mark II. That's a Mark II. That's a Mark II. Okay. All these ones can be Mark Is. That's actually, it helps with the manifold fill. So let's make 4 more of these. I can make 1 more of these. Nice. Okay, so why don't we hold off on 1 more of those, and instead, well, let's extend the foundation first, because it's actually not. We got the ass of this thing hanging off into the water. It's not classy. And we're low on iron plates. Okay, we're gonna make a second water extraction apparatus here. Oh, cannot be nudged. Okay, why don't we just put it like there. Oh, and we're missing rotors now. Okay. Yep, so we're starting to come up against some hard caps. Need some power, please, sir. Alright, well, we can't get this thing going yet, but we can put in the pipelines and such. I want it to be straight. There we go. I'm out of iron plate. That's hilarious. Okay, well, we came here and we did everything's now running, so let's see what our power power outputs are looking like. Kind of not liking how... Is it just because we're down here and there's like very little water left? I mean, it's keeping the thing in water, so I probably shouldn't worry too much about it. Okay. So this thing puts out 75. 75 times 4 is 300 megawatts. 300 megawatts minus, because these things suck power, 2 of these, 40, so we're at 260 megawatts, minus half of this thing, 262, 45. So this whole apparatus, once it's, well, I guess 4 of these puts out 245. So another 4 of these will put out the same, 245, because I did the math correctly there. So it'll put out 490. So just shy of 500. One coal mine can put out just shy of 500 megawatts or kilowatts or whatever it is. Yeah, megawatts. I think that we're good to shut off our 2, because back home we have 2 of these. We're producing 60 megawatts, so I think we're good to just shut down the whole biofuel system. We'll keep it. We're not going to like destroy it, but we are going to shut it down, because right now biofuel can be used for actually nothing. But I still want to keep it around. What biofuel I have currently, I don't want to have to go harvest more later. So we're going to shut it down. We're going to put the biofuel. We'll shut down the whole thing that turns wood and leaves into biomass. We'll turn that whole thing off, and we will deconstruct that. We'll keep the bioreactors there. No, there's no reason for that. Yeah, we'll just air gap. If we have a problem at the coal plant, we can air gap it and use the bioreactors that are there to like get it going again. And then it's time to start upscaling iron production. I think that's the next step. So we're going to start doing some real like mass deconstruction here, because it's time to start really upping and like utilizing to full capacity these nodes. And like most of this base is built on top of several iron nodes, so we can uncover that. Yeah, that's what's coming next. Okay, so first things first, we're just gonna shut this whole thing down. Don't need it. It served us very well in the early game, in the very early game. It was entirely necessary. We thank it for its service, and now it's time to go away. Okay, that's sorted, as the Brits would say. Next. Hub is in an inconvenient spot because we had to build it here so that we could make iron from where we were standing on it, but we're probably going to shut down this whole thing. Let's do a little math here. Also, let's do this. Cool. This thing puts out 120 ore a minute. A smelter requires 30, so that's 4 smelters. One of these things can power 4 smelters. Each smelter can power 2 constructors. So we're talking 4 smelters, 8 constructors. That's what one iron mine should be doing. Okay? I'm just gonna cover this whole thing. Might as well. I see no reason why not. what I should do, this is the smarter way to do this. Instead of destroying what is currently in place, just make, since I've got a second one here, let's just make it. So, miner, we'll expand out that direction, out that way. So, miner goes here. I think it'll do a 90-degree turn, yeah. Let's pave the world here. Missing iron plate, okay. Yep, we're gonna run into this problem. It's not gonna be there, it's gonna be over here. First thing is we do want to have a buffer box at every single stage. Ideally, that's how I like to run ops. I definitely need a Mark II for this. You're slightly wrong. Let's go like that. Seriously? That looks fine. Fine, I'll take that. Mark II, definitely a Mark II. You can go ahead and start. Oh. Okay, now you're gonna go to four different smelters. So, first thing is, yeah, we'll just do it. We'll do it manifold. Manifold's like simpler. 2, 3, 4. And then smelter, 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 smelter. Oh, it's a thing of beauty. Okay, so each one of you, I forget the button for paste. That's easy enough. Each one of you wants 30, so you only need Mark 1s. You do need a Mark II here, and you need a Mark II here, and you need a Mark II here, and then I don't think you need a Mark II, actually for the last two. One, so in theory, 120 is coming through here, then 90, then 60, yeah? Then 30. Okay, so now I say a buffer at every stage. We're not going to do a buffer at every stage, but I at least like a buffer on some of the stages, so the manifold is filling. I need the manifold to fully fill, so... Yeah, because you only need 30, right? Okay, so... 30, 16, 90, 120. Yeah, perfect. So each one of you is going to go out to 2 constructors. And I would love to stack the constructors vertically, but I don't think that that's really classy. So we're going to have to expand this out. You need a splitter here. Is this right? Is this going to be classy or not? It's hard to tell. We only need Mark 1 belts for this. Constructor. Okay, so sorry, I want them to be straight. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, the classiness just never ends. I'm okay with that tiny little clip. That's not a tiny little clip. That's a big clip. Oh, what happened to tiny little clip? Yeah, it needs to go here. Okay, let's line this thing up. I think that's correct. I mean, too steep. Oh, it's a smelter, first of all. Okay, I'm okay with that. This game's weird sometimes. Not what I meant. Oh, okay.
Did you hear it?
I did not. See, again, I'm okay with that little bit of clipping. Okay, everybody nice and powered? Now, this whole thing is going to do... well, how many do you produce? 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120. So it's almost... yeah, it's just barely too much for a Mark II. I want this whole thing to do plates for me, but... like, this one's going to be plates, the other one's going to be rods. Yeah, I like that, so... what is the shortcut for copy and paste? Clipboard copy. Just Control C and Control V. So Control C, yeah, Control. You want Control? So if I tell you to make plates and I copy, are you gonna start making plates? Yeah, cool. Now let's see, where are we at with power? First of all, that's scary. Okay. Not even close. Mass consumption at 187. Our current production at 300 megawatts. Nice. See, this is where we either need bigger belts or bigger boxes. So everybody should be full at this point, or at least, yeah. Gotta start thinking about how I want this whole thing to look. Like, where do I want the input coming out? I like that desert over there. Why don't we start building a like more centralized area over there? We're gonna build it at this level too. This feels like a better level. We're going to use this grid, even though we've got intersecting grids here. Missing iron plates, yep, and also concrete, so. I mean, we might as well just, like, well. And now I'm out of concrete, so. And I need concrete to make belts, because they need supports. So, let's go. Oh, we're so close to the concrete. Yeah, we'll just have to build a bridge at some point. But these guys are banking some serious plate for me right now. Yeah. Because we're currently producing, what, 1, 2, is it 8? 8 times? Because it's 4 and 8, yeah, so 8 times 20, 1600? Am I doing that math right? 8 times 20 is, no, 160 per minute, not 1600 per minute. So we're doing 160 a plate a minute right now. Make sure everybody's actually producing now, because power problems are somewhat a thing of the past at this point. Yeah, we're sort of maxing that out, so. Oh, and we have another iron node right here, and another iron node. Nice. I have a little bit of a classier way over to the... Just get that thing off of there. Actually, that one is not good. So that will lead me up onto there. Alright, now we have... We can do, what is it? 20, 40, 60, 80. So we can do 3 full, or we could do 4 full 20, 40, 60. Okay, so we could do 3 of these on one Mark 1. Yeah. I just need to start putting in some storage here. Merger. This was kind of my vision, but it looks stupid. So 3 go into each one. Let's start racking in these plates here, ladies. So 60 is going in, 60 can come out. And then, so we can merge 2 of those into one box. So why are we using a box? Yeah, get this shit out of here. And also, this is ugly. Put a single merger right here. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, see, this is the sexiness that I've been looking for. Is this the nice clean lines? Okay. So then this will go into a second merger. These 2 will both merge into here. Okay, because now we can use Mark II into a box. And now 120 a minute is going with good efficiency into that box. Nothing should be stopping. Nothing should be stopping, but things are stopping. Why is that? 20, 40, 60. It's just because you have more than 20 right now, yeah. So that's going to start stacking up nicely. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then there's going to be 7, 8 over here. This is like the extra. just gonna run away until those bees go away. Because I cannot hit those fuckers. There is just no way. Oh, here they come. Well, I hit one. I call that a win. So let's start considering how we're gonna get to our next stage in the game. So what I really should do is, instead of having all 6 going into this one, I should just split them down the middle. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So instead, this is just gonna go here. This will get rearranged to being here. Well, you suck. Can we route a... Okay, that's classy enough for me. Okay, so now we have 20, 40, 60, 80 each of these things. That's nice. Are these lined up? They're not lined up. It's gonna drive me nuts. And this needs to be a Mark II. And that needs to be a Mark II. It is a Mark II. Okay, cool. Okay, so these are both producing plates. At 80 is coming into these storage bins. So now we need to bring rods over here. Actually, this is a smarter plan. We've got this split down the middle. Let's just make rods, and one of you makes rods, one of you makes plates. I know this is, I know I'm reversing myself, but this is kind of like a one unit, you know? So you're gonna make rods. And you're gonna copy, paste, paste, paste. So rods, 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 and rods. Cool. It'll take us a while to clear all the plates out of the system, but that's gonna be fine.
Excuse me?
Yes.
But
Yes?
well, you can't see wild animals very much. It's because they're good at
It's
surviving.
true. They're good at hiding.
And surviving
that exists in
They
another.
eat food. They know how to get food, water,
Oh no.
water,
Okay. So
and
I'll do
and shelters. So they
006.
places for their young.
Did
They
I
birth young. And
did I override some of our early
and
saves on here?
hide and
Oh, weird. Okay, yeah. That's unfortunate. That's bad architecture. But okay. Um so from here we need to start making things like we need to start making assemblers. So we're gonna have a couple of assemblers. Each assembler is gonna. What if we have two assemblers in each of these? One making rotors, one making um, plates, or reinforced plates, yeah. So if we have, let's put one here, we'll just put them side by side right here, like way out there. And I'm missing two rotors. I don't know if I have two more rotors. This is sort of the crux of the issue, is that we need to be doing much better, like production. No, that's not the grab bag. This is the grab bag. And there's no rotors in there. And you are done with that. Let's have you make some rotors, Chief. Can I make one? I need one more rotor. So both of them are going to take screws. One is going to take plates, and one is going to take rods. So first thing that's going to happen is we're going to do a screw production right here.
Daddy,
Yes?
Daddy.
Yes?
So, so it's the time to. Is it?
No, it's still quiet time. I want you to go back in your nest, okay? Thank you. So half of this goes there, and half of it goes there. And then this, half of it goes there, and half of it goes there. Too steep, come on. Yeah, figure it out, bro. Okay, and then you just go straight into there. And it's obvious to me now that I need way more rod production than I do plate production for this stage in the game. So we're going to do a sneaky beaky here, and we're going to take this one off of plate production. We're going to move one over, because this one can easily go into rod production. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on rods and 3 on plates. And then you are rotors, and you are reinforced iron plates. Probably should power them too, but we're getting there. now we've got sort of the second tier of production automated. Fully automated. And honestly, I should be doing like 6 of these constructors that for screws, but I at least just want it to be able to just go infinitely, you know. It doesn't have to be the most efficient thing, but... Okay, so I would love to just take this whole thing and then copy-paste over on the other one, on the other node too. The issue that I'm having here now is that, yeah, we're not going to actually have any... Whoops, that's going to possibly... Nope, we're good. The issue that we might have now is that I'm not going to be accumulating rods and... yeah, okay, here's how we do this. Little tricky. We put in a lift here. We do the same thing over here. And what happens is that those upper ones are going to slowly fill. And as soon as they're full, they'll just stay full. Ideally, it's the top one that it pulls from, not the bottom one, like I've got it. But we'll get there. Okay, so the key is that everyone is actually getting what they need. Cool. And then we just need an output. And right now, they'll just both go into the same output. What the heck? No, that's supposed to be that. There we go. They'll just both go into this thing. Okay, so rotors and reinforced plates. It's not going to be super fast. And this is where like my instinct of like, and then we just leave it on for 3 days. And when I come back, there will be a full box. We're not going to play like that this time, but at least it's going to slowly accumulate. Now, the modular frame is another thing entirely. In fact, why don't we just start this right now? What was the modular frames? Okay, so I need 4 rotors. How convenient. So half of the reinforced plates will now go over there, and we're going to split the rods even more. Why does it keep doing that? I swear to God, this thing's trolling me. Fine, fuck you then. See if I care. Actually, I do care. I do. I do. I do. I lied. Now you make modular frames. And here's something to get you started. And some of that. Very nice. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Okay, so this is our master output of rotors, reinforced plates, and modular frames. This ain't the prettiest thing in the world. In fact, I think I want to put one more on rods, which is going to be a little tricky. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, it's going to be a little tricky. This is already a Mark II, so if I just move this one onto here, with a merger like that, you should be good. 2040. And then we only have 2 on plates, which is not super ideal, but the amount of rods that are needed is so much more than the number of, like, there's, that requires rods, that requires rods. Both of those require something which requires rods, and that one requires rods. Like, yeah, so could we have hugged that just a little closer? No, it's fine. I am gonna nudge this way though.
Electric shock.
Okay, a little better. Load you up with a little more plates. Oh, that's makes this simpler. We can just make this one go there and that one go there. Unfortunate, but I'm not gonna get all wrapped around the axle about a power pole in the middle of the... Okay, so now we have two um, screw makers. And I'm gonna need half of that. Each screw maker makes 40. Each one of these things wants 100. 160, yeah, so we're not keeping up, but that's okay. I'm pretty happy with how this is running. We currently have 2 plates, so we're doing 40 plates a minute, and this thing is asking for 30s, and we're only giving it 20 because we're splitting off half until we've filled that box. So it's okay. Yeah, it's gonna be slow. It's not gonna be the most efficient thing in the world, but we're making them. The key is that we're making these things. We are producing them. Everything is in automatic production. We have no more power concerns ever. No more, rather, we have no more times when we have to go like, oh, time to go harvest some more biomass. That's done. We're done with that forever. Keep 200 solid biofuel there. This thing's starting to get crowded. Let's just top off like everything. Now that we're kind of flush. Like make sure that we've got a full stack of everything in here. Except for you. I still need... You can have 25. I'm not giving you all that. Oh shit! You've been a busy bee, haven't you? Why don't you go back to plates? We'll get you started with a full stack there. You... Oh, copper, you need to be actually producing again. You need to be on. On. Oh, did we run out of ore finally? That's hilarious. Took us like months, but we ran out of ore. Okay, crank that sucker back on. Said crank that sucker on. You have no power? There we go. You are on, and we really only have one smelter running. Time to fix that. Okay, so now into here goes copper wire and copper sheets, and into here goes cable, kind of, again, perpetually. This is still sort of our grab bag. That's producing 30 per minute. That one wants, it's getting half. Yeah. The copper needs to be cleaned up. But again, what I want is everything producing. I don't want anything just standing still. Then we'll start working on efficiency, you know. So, you know, the iron works here is not efficient. Yeah, kind of dangerous, but I know this is silly, but we're challenge running, you know? Like, okay, so this is what a good, well-regulated iron mongery should look like. Everything's running at maximum efficiency. Let's see where we're at for this action. So we need... This is probably what we're gonna do. Yeah, next. 100, we need 200, we need 400, that's easy enough. We need 100 rotors, and we need 25 modular dealios. It's a little classier. Of course, I don't like that. Pave the world! So my delicate feet do not break on the hard ground. Wow. Well, look at that. Enough room to play football on. From humble beginnings. I really wish I could, like, remove this from my objective list. Here's the final output. Nice. Okay. So we've got 22 rotors. Again, this would be where I would just, like, go make a few. But this is really what's kind of making this game tough. And I like that. We like it tough around here. So I needed to do 2 more cycles. 2 per minute, so I need a full minute. Oh no, 2 per minute. I need 1 cycle. Because it makes 2 at a time. Gimme. Hey, give them to me. There we go. It would be nice to have a buffer for screws as well. So that I can grab a stack of screws, but I'll probably have to just do that later. So I'll have to remember that when I make the other one, is that you want a buffer for screws. that's already there. Oh well, that's fine. I see some dirt, and it makes me afraid. Do I have enough rotors yet? Oh, I don't think I have any more rotors in the grab bag here. No, I do not. Okay. So when we get trucks, trucks is going to be the first time that we can do any sort of long-range resource movement. So what's unfortunate is that the trucks are going to be a whole lot less useful than they might be until we have sorting availabilities. So frankly, what I'm thinking is that we've got like for an easy example, we've got concrete, right? We've got concrete. It's kind of far away. We can't build a belt to it because of rule number 2. No long range belts. So we can't build a belt to it. So what happens when I have a recipe that calls for, like an assembler that calls for something that's not iron or copper? Iron or copper are close enough. Well, we're kind of screwed because we have no way of getting that resource here other than the sneaker net, just running my little feet off until we get what we need. You need some screws. Okay. I'm going to go put the screw man on screws. Some more. And we're gonna just disassemble this. Yep, I'm gonna have to deal with that. Okay. Where am I? Okay. Yeah, we're deleting this Right now this is just screw production. That's all this thing is. Okay, screws. We're making screws. No, I was trying to look at this one. There we go. Now, which are the cheaper ones? I think it's the blue ones. Yeah, I think the blue is the cheapest one. You don't want to spend the expensive power slugs for that. Power shards are so good. Oh, okay, so you have to
This
separately.
semi-slug, now dubbed Power Slug, is early in its life cycle and has retained only part of its potential energy storage capacity, giving it its blue color. Power slugs are capable of extracting latent energy from their surroundings, including through a form of photosynthesis, and preserve it in their porous semi-crystalline shell over their lifetime. This explains why they rarely move after having found a suitable location.
Parachute's definitely not worth it. We're not dropping anywhere, you know what I mean? Okay, we don't have Sam. Wow, it already shows us the power augmenter. Wild. Okay, then yeah, nothing really to be said about that. Okay, cool. We got trucks.
Milestone reached. Tractors permit pioneers to move around the world in a manner similar to using legs, except with wheels and the rampant consumption of natural resources. They can
Ooh,
also
the
be
rapid
automated to
consumption of.
self-drive and deliver resources between truck stations, which in turn facilitate automation of loading, unloading, and refueling.
Okay, I'm gonna destroy this here tree, and then we've got a nice little place to try and learn how to drive and see how viable driving is gonna be. Yeah, I'm carrying a ton of biofuel. Okay, need some rotors and some modular frames. Big surprise. You know what I should do? Here, we're gonna put some stuff back. I'm gonna go hunting and clearing out that wreckage that was our original starting point. Just because I know that they had something for me to loot there. That's what I wanted to put in there. This is cable, but it's also like the dumping ground. Okay, I need concrete. And while I'm over here, I will use the sneaker net to bring all of the concrete that I've made over. This is essentially what a truck is going to do. It's going to grab the concrete and then it's going to bring it over and deposit it somewhere. Deposit it like in a box for me. So that's why we want the concrete. Okay, which direction? I think it was... That direction looks... feels right. God, I don't even remember. Is it this way? It was this way. Yeah, there it is. Oh, and there's some quartz. Maybe if I mine a little quartz... Do I have a... I need to have a miner with me. Because I don't like hand mining. It feels too much like... Oh, you need to be shut off. It feels too much like hand crafting. Is there like something for me to research for quartz? Oh, cool. Let's do it. Quartz crystals.
The crystalline mineral was a previously unknown variation
Silica,
of quartz,
this is another
with
thing you
uniquely
need.
large and flawless crystals,
Blade
known
runners.
as
Oh,
monochrome
these are
and
nice.
synthetic
I
quartz.
forgot about these.
The
These are nice.
industrial application of this mineral will follow
These things
that
are
of
kind of
its
nice
synthetic
too, but
counterpart, specifically
it's
in
like a shotgun.
communication and exploration technologies.
Okay, we'll come back for that quartz in a little bit. You won't like make any more? What the heck? What the heck? I don't know how that works. I have no idea why that's doing that, but kind of not my problem right now. Oh, that's not kosher. It's okay, we will make it legal. One, two, three. That's our rule. One, two, three. Yeah, every third. Come here, you bastard. Nice. Love the rebar gun. Very nice. Damn it. Come on. I'm okay at leading shots, but... Uh-oh. Yeah, this is a problem. That's the problem. There's a problem. Oh, that was scary. Okay, okay, okay. We're alright, we're alright. We didn't get knocked off. Nice. I gave him the old steely-eyed, stare him down routine. Did I get all the remains? I feel like I missed one. Oh look, that's the that's from my first excursion here. Alright, how many? I got 3 hog remains? I mean, sometimes they give you, each one gives you 2, but those must be the bigger ones. I'm leaving that there as a reminder. Repairs needed, so you need 21 rotors. I remember this sort of thing. Every little bit helps. Just gonna leave that for future posterity to see. We are gonna need those rotors though, so we'll come back. Come back in a minute. Have you figured out what's going on? You unfucked yourself? Huh. Weird. Well, whatever. See how easy it would be for me to just jump up on that in that gap? So easy. Seal it all off. Pave the world. Okay, gonna need some rotors. I'm gonna need some plates. Tell me you got some plates for me. See, that's why you put that box in. It's gonna look a lot classier when we have a better storage system. But I'm not even gonna attempt to make a storage system until, well, two things. One, we get blueprints, so I can make a thing and then just copy paste it. And two, the double stacked boxes. There's no way I'm going to try without those things. Okay, there we go. 21. Better be worth it. Sort of. It's probably not, but sometimes those hard drives are really important to the game.
Pioneers are contractually obliged to preserve and secure any recovered hard drives for analysis in the MAM, which may result in benefits to the Fix-It mission.
Yeah.
Speculation as to why there are crashed freighters in your Fix-It designated zone is discouraged as specified in your contract.
So important. Gotta be running those, because the alternative recipes, while a lot of them are like duds, or maybe even most of them are duds, the ones that aren't are so important, so key to the whole thing. Okay, so I guess the next point of order would be max consumption. Yeah, we're doing great. It'd be nice to go. How are we sitting with reinforced plates? I would say excellently. Let's go upgrade the coal mine while we're waiting for this to kind of produce things for us. I wouldn't say I'm getting cocky about running around with all my stuff in my pockets, but I am getting more comfortable with it. Concrete, man, I would have gotten there, would have had to turn right back around. Oh, can we make a truck? Yeah, we definitely can. I'm gonna try driving the truck around a little bit first. It's gonna be a little bit fun. Let's see how much, Oh, so
Tractors
it
can
has a
use any type of fuel and
It's
have
not
a
a crafting
self-driving
bench, it's
feature,
a...
much like Pioneer's, only more reliable. Set your path up in
Oh, it has
advance
a
using the
crafting bench,
Vehicle
but
Path tools in your
we
build
can't use it.
menu. Unlike early self-driving vehicles, the tractor will not spy on you. Your employee data is already fully surveyed by other means. Further information on vehicle automation is available in the Codex.
Don't I have fuel? Don't I have a ton of fuel on me? Maybe it's not on me, That's 6 just wood. I'm sure there's some fuel in here. 14? Oh, there we go, 200. You can use solid biofuel, right? I think so. See, my problem is that, you see how it puts me down on the ground? Like, the ground, not like, it doesn't put me down when I exit the truck. It does not, like, allow me to be up here, so I can, like, jump off onto something. You know what I mean? So that's sort of my problem with the tractor. So, fixed camera. So no matter what, when I stop, it will put me on the ground to the right of it. So, like, wherever I go, it needs to make sure, like, I can't really drive this over terrain, because I'm fairly certain if you, like, flip it, it kicks you out. Yeah, so this is going to be useful for automated stuff, but we're gonna have to baby it. We're gonna have to give it really wide paths so that it doesn't fall. Because once it falls off, it's like I can't like go get it, you know. Well, I guess I could like disassemble it, but and unfortunately, the first thing we need to do is have it be transporting coal back, because without coal, it doesn't have fuel. And yes, it can run off of biofuel, but we don't want to go back to that. So see this like single wide? I would not trust the truck to that. And we're gonna have to put walls up. Yeah, it's gonna have to be a double wide plus walls. That's the only way I'd feel comfortable driving it, like with my person in it. When it's automated, I guess it's not that big of a deal. If I'm really thinking about it, it's not that big of a deal if it has some trouble. I sure hope I brought enough like iron plate. An iron rod. Yeah, okay, I've got a stack each. That should be fine. What about copper? I brought... Okay, that's a stack. Oh, hey, you're back. Cool. This is good. This is actually a really good thing. Because we need to, like, have renewable sources of these guys. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine, fine, fine. Just don't knock me off, yeah. Yeah, I can tank those hits. One hit each. It's easy. Yeah, so sometimes we're gonna leave these guys, like, alive on purpose. Man, do I not like that. can't have this here anymore because it's blocking our ability to farm that guy, and it'll cause us to jump. Well, that one's okay. Ooh, actually, I need you. Okay, so it's just hand mining? Okay, that's fine.
Unknown chemical element collected. This non-metallic and multivalent element seems to be present only in a solid state and exhibits a most pungent smell. It is fortunate fix-it helmets are of such high quality. Research it in the man to establish classification and potential application.
I'll tell you why sulfur excites me. That's where gunpowder comes from. And as much as I like this rebar gun, we're going to be getting a real gun here once we get gunpowder going. And explosives to blow up stuff like that. Oh, hey! You're here. Oh, which means is there a spitter? Okay, so there's not a spitter. Okay, but those hatchers are nice. Okay. That one time it scared me so bad. And I bet there's no more spitters, like, hanging out down here. Because we built so much crap down here, yeah. Okay, so that's... What we want to do is build another one of those, and we're missing rotors. Okay, and we're missing rotors. Okay, so we're missing rotors. So we're gonna go back. We're gonna see what the research that finished was. It was the I know what it was, but see what we got from that research. I'm actually gonna prepare this as our truck road. Nice double wide. We could put a truck depot right here. Actually, yeah, let's just do this. Let's put a miner. Just put it like that. And then just put a truck depot here. Oh, I need rotors. Okay. Then we'll put a truck depot here. Meanwhile, that will fill up with coal. Okay. Well, I'm in a state where kids are going to start needing me. Well, the kids kind of need me now. So, should probably sign it off. Thanks for coming along with me. We have now entered... You know, if the game is early game, mid game, late game, I think the point when power is no longer a thing where you have to like do something active to manage it, I think that's the mid game. If that's true, then the mid game is a huge portion of the game, and like most of the game is mid game, which I guess I like that definition. So we've entered the mid game. The mid game is going to be a while. We still haven't hit the ground. You'll love to see it. And we're cruising along. We've got everything's automatically producing. Everything that we can make right now is being automatically produced. It's not super efficient, but it's being automatically produced. So this is the point where I would start leaving the game on for just days and days. But again, no leave it on all night, which is rule number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, rule number 5. No leaving it on all night. So we're gonna have to, like, as we're playing, we're just gonna be upgrading this, and then we go run back and we're upgrading that while we're waiting for those things. And like right now, we're gonna see how many rotors we have. I would love to make that more of a direct route, but well, that's not that bad of a commute. But going over here to the intermediates and see. So we've got 21 rotors. It's not a ton. It's not great. We're producing, we're utilizing every single iron ore that's being made out of that one thing, but it's not making stuff fast. So we'll probably do maybe some napkin math to make that more efficient at some point, and yeah, we'll come back later. So thanks for coming along, and we will put 007